Prince Harry should step up and deliver the Christmas broadcast if the Queen is too ill to do it herself. Young people have said in a poll. A poll has shown 10% of people aged between 18 and 24 would want to see Prince Harry delivering a speech on Christmas Day in lieu of the Queen's absence, confirming the Duke of Sussex is most beloved among younger generations. The same poll found only 3% of the UK adults polled aged over 55 responded Prince Harry to the question: if the Queen is unable to give the Queen's speech, which of the following royals would you most like to give the Queen's speech? The research conducted online by Opinium Research for digital TV between November 2nd and 5 on Britain's habits when it comes to watching TV on Christmas Day also showed more than a quarter of the 2,000 people surveyed across all ages would like to hear Prince Charles deliver a speech on December 25th. If the monarch was unable to fulfill this duty. Poignantly, 15% of those polled believe there isn't a suitable replacement for Her Majesty, and stated they don't think there should be a speech if the Queen is unable to deliver hers as she has been done since 1952. Moreover, the poll confirmed the Queen's Christmas broadcast remains popular among UK viewers. 1 in 3, 33%, of the people polled said they are planning to tune in on December 25th to listen to the Queen delivering her speech. The speech by the 95-year-old monarch appears to be favored over other popular programs, including Strictly Christmas Special, which 25% of those polled said are planning to watch, Call the Midwife, chosen by 23% of those surveyed, and Mrs. Brown's Boys, which gathered 22% of the votes. The Queen's Christmas broadcast has been a beloved yearly appointment for many Britons over the decades. The first ever Christmas Day speech delivered by a member of the royal family came in 1932 when King George V spoke via radio to the country from his home in Sandringham. The Queen first addressed the nation via airwaves in October 1940, 12 years before becoming the UK monarch. Alongside her sister Princess Margaret, she spoke to the many children of the Commonwealth who had to live away from home due to World War II and urged them to be brave. In December 1952, 10 months after becoming Queen, Her Majesty delivered her first Christmas speech. But she addressed Britons on TV for the first time only 5 years later. In 1957, the Queen, who has famously enjoyed good health over the decades, sparked concerns among royal watchers on October 20th, when Buckingham Palace announced she had agreed on cancelling a planned 2-day trip to Northern Ireland to celebrate the nation's centenary. The monarch was advised by her doctors to rest for a few days, the palace said at the time. It later emerged the Queen was taken to hospital on that same day to run a few preliminary tests, the nature and results of which were not disclosed. The monarch has since cancelled all her duties outside of the palace's walls, but did leave her home in Windsor for a long weekend in late October, when she travelled to Sandringham. Last month, she also stepped out of her castle to attend the double christening of August Philip Hawke, Princess Eugenie and Jack Brooksbank's son, and Lucas Philip, Zara and Mike Tyndall's youngest child. The Queen was due to interrupt her period of rest and light desk duties on November 14 to attend in person the National Service of Remembrance, one of the most sacred duties in her diary. However, the palace announced just hours after she was due to arrive at the cenotaph the Queen had to pull out of the event due to a back injury. While she hasn't carried out any in-person engagements outside of Windsor Castle, the court circular shows Her Majesty has continued to fill her diary with audiences and the regular daily duties of the British sovereign. Just on December 1st, the public diary appointing every official engagement carried out by senior royals noted the Queen held 2 in-person audiences. During the first meeting, she received Lord Anderson of Ipswich to deliver the insignia of the Order of the Thistle worn by his late father Sir Eric Anderson. Sarah, the Lady Ashburton, was also received by the Queen to be delivered the insignia of the Order of the Garter worn by her husband, late Lord Ashburton. Finally, the monarch carried out her weekly audience with Prime Minister Boris Johnson, which had been performed mostly via phone since the beginning of the pandemic.